Hello, Flosstube. It is March 18th, 2024, and this is Monica with Peaceful Times, and we're on episode 18. We have just finished a fantastic weekend of volleyball tournaments, and our girls did a great job. They probably played better than they've played all season so far, so that was really good. Excited to have that come to pretty much a close for winter season. Then the spring season starts if they end up doing that. So that was fun. As far as school goes, today is Monday, and we actually have the day off. Our superintendent had a PD scheduled for us, but over the last couple years, on and off, they've kind of made it a more of a mental health day, and so the kids had it off, and we were able to have it off too. This last week, our basketball team, our high school basketball team, went downstate, and we placed fourth in the state of Illinois. So for whatever it is, 1A, and the school was able to go down and watch them. So I took my daughter, and they played in Champaign at the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. So that was super fun. We had a great time. It was a late night coming home after that second game. They played to begin with at 11:15-ish was the scheduled time. They didn't end up playing until closer to, I don't know what it was, 11:30, quarter to 12 probably. And then we didn't get done. It went into double overtime. Super exciting. And got out of there a little after 2, and then came back for a 6:30 game, so which started a little bit later as well. So it was almost midnight when we came home on Thursday evening, and then we had Friday school, and then we had the weekend off. So and we get today off, which has been great since we had big tournaments as well, and we're go on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday was church, and then we had 3 games in the afternoon, evening. So there were some late nights coming home from volleyball as well. So that's a quick update. My husband's been sick this week, all week. Big upper respiratory. I know all the nurses and everybody say that RSV is a big thing in the hospitals and in the clinics that they're seeing a lot of right now. So it's nice to be in springtime where it's warmer, and hopefully it'll be getting rid of all these bugs, and the sickness will start to dissipate everywhere as well. So I had one finish. I showed this last time, and I don't have much to show this time, but I thought I'm just going to do an update, just going to do a quick video, and just show you the little bit that I've had a chance to do. February is always a shorter month anyway, and we've just been busy with a lot of extra things that have come up that we didn't really anticipate, and so I didn't get a ton of stitching done. But the first one that I did was, I had started this before, the Stitching Bee from Little House Needleworks. And I had some done, but I didn't have all the inside done. But now, yay, I finally have this one done. So this was a fast, quick stitch. It was super fun. I do look forward to finishing this one, where normally I don't, but I do like the colors that they use with a little bit of yellow and black, and just a little, whatever it is, jute twine there, and a button. So we'll see. I don't have any of the yellow chenille, but maybe I can find some somewhere. All right, so that was the only finish I had. And then there were some things that I worked on. So the first one I had shown before, because I had started it previously, was At Home by Brenda Gervais. Everyone's seen it. Lots of people are stitching it or have stitched it. And I got a little further. So with this one, it had some different stitching on it that I haven't done previously. So this is where I'm at. I'm not sure what these stitches are, like a satin stitch, I assume. I mean, that's in the quilting, sewing. And then this is being stitched on, let me check. I have a little thing here. I think it's a 36 count. 36 count vintage country mocha. And the wording here where I started is 1/1. Clearly, I'm not very good at it, which is kind of what I had stated previously. But you can at least tell what the letters are supposed to be. Four and then a G, right? So getting there. Um, and the satin stitch was interesting too. I had never done that before. So that was kind of fun. And then I also started in on this one. I think I showed it last time. It's a freebie from uh, Twin Peaks Primitive, and it's just called Thanksgiving. So there's part of the chart. It's a freebie, so I don't think it's that big a deal. You got to go to the website. This is how far I've gotten. I just did the pumpkin with the little vine, the little turkeys, the Thanksgiving, the stars, and then there is at the bottom the vines and stuff. But it's funny because these are the colors, and you can tell which ones I've used. I've used all of these, the darker ones, the more traditional Thanksgiving colors, but then I've got these all left. So these are going to be the vine and the berries. So I don't know. I have doubts that it's going to turn out well because I just think they look kind of funky together, but maybe it'll be great. We shall see when I finish it. I have seen a number of people that have stitched this just finishing it here, just leaving it at this. And I could see that being, you know, a good idea. But because I haven't seen it done out with the funky colors on the bottom, I'm going to try it and see if I like it. So we'll see. Then we'll know if I should have stopped now or if it was an okay idea to keep going. The other one that I worked on was Bloom, and this is one that I charted. Um, I showed it last time, and it just had one of the urns done on it. Now I've got both of them, and then it's got a Bible verse at the bottom that I haven't finished yet, but I got at least those two done. So that one's been fun. It's stitched on a 25 count Zweigart. What color is it? I forget the color of it. But it's from Lori Holt's line. It's Overcast, maybe, I think is the name of it. It's a pretty, like, light grayish blue color. It's really nice. So those are the three main ones that I worked on. Now, I was going to look back and see. So for February, for WhipGo, my calls for February were the Stitching Bee, which I finished, and then My Home Sweet Home, which I showed in the last video. That's a Brenda Gervais as well, and that one I finished too. So those two I did get done for February. Then March, my starts were, it's on Quaker, the Halloween Quaker, and that is a Lila studio maybe, and I haven't started that one yet. That'll be something that I do maybe at the end of the month or so. And then the other one was the Thanksgiving one. And this is how far I've gotten on this. I am in hopes of working on it some more and getting it done as well. So we'll see how this goes. Because as far as any more stitching goes, this week is a 4-day week at school. Volleyball's done, so that's nice. I mean, there's no more practice as far as that goes until spring season starts, which would be April. If she decides to do that. And so after this 4-day week, I call in to see if I have jury duty, which would start on Monday. And if not, then I have 4 days of school. And then Friday, we leave for our mission trip. So our school takes a mission trip every year the week before spring break. And we go to different camps and things. One is in North Carolina. That was last year's. And the year before, my daughter and I went to Tennessee. And we just work at, this year we're going to Arkansas. We work at like a camp where they've got kids coming in all summer long and possibly retreats, conferences. They host, you know, a myriad of things. And we're putting up a barn this year. I know when we went to Tennessee, we've put up a total of, I think, 3 yurts now as we go year to year. And those yurts, oh, they are specced out beautifully. Like, I would love to live in one of those. I mean, it talk about a tiny home with everything you could want. They are beautiful. They have a spiral staircase in them to get up top, you know, floor and stuff. It's just, they're gorgeous. They're really neat. And so this year we're going to create a building of some sort, and I'm not sure exactly what it's for. I think they've done this in previous years, and so we're going to make another one for them. And it's really cool. It's called Mission Impossible. We have all these kids who've, you know, never swung a hammer or held a paintbrush in their hands, and the things that we go through, the amount of like landscaping and then just work inside the buildings. There's sometimes electrical work, and we do have a bunch of construction guys on hand as well. And there's a lot of planning that goes into it beforehand. But then these kids, these young kids, these high school aged kids get in there and they teach them how to do all this stuff. And you would be surprised the amount of concrete, the amount of boards put up, just entire buildings created by teenagers in a week, you know, is amazing. So we leave on Friday the 22nd. We come back the following Friday the 29th. We've asked our church for some support and help, and, you know, if you guys want to pray for us, that would be great, and we'd appreciate it. So we'll be gone the 22nd through the 29th in Arkansas. So as far as the other things that I have to show, I have some charts that are spring charts, and the first one is Lizzy Kate by Lizzy Kate, and it's Spring Smalls. And there's a couple of really cute ones. Well, they're all really cute. I like the fact that they used like a blue background here for the buzz, and then spring is cute, and bunny's cute. You know, so I don't know. I grabbed a piece of vintage country mocha that I could use for maybe two of the smaller ones, or I could flip it over and use the non-modeled side and maybe do the spring. So we'll see if I get some of these started. It's funny, by the time you pick all the things, like pick a fabric, find some thread or some floss for it, spring's over. It goes by very quickly. Then I bought these two samplings last year. So there's sampling 1 and sampling 2, and these of course are by Brenda Gervais. And they come kitted, sort of. They just come with the fabric. These pieces of fabric will supply you with the other 2 eggs. So I'm needing to look even for some bowls like this and get some of the, I've got some green like this, but I don't have any of just the, what do they call that, raffia, or I don't know what it's called. I'm probably way off, but raffia, I don't know. And then here's the samplings 2. So I don't have any of the thread. It calls for, I mean, there's DMC, but it calls for a lot of Weeks Dye Works, Gentle Arts, and just colors that I don't have. So I'm either going to pick colors that are close, or I'll have to order some. So I'm not sure what I'll do yet. But I love those two. And then, ooh, I like this one too. This is Cottontail and Company, and it is a Scattered Seed Samplers, and it's just cute. A little bunny. It's very prim, and I do like a lot of prim stuff. I love a lot of bright, fun things too, but I have a heart for prim things as well. And then this has like always been my favorite, and I can't believe I haven't done it yet. But this is this is April. So there's every month. This is the only one I have. So apparently I need to get started on collecting the rest of them. But I just love this one with the little bunny in the wagon. And then there's the little beehive and just a ton of stuff. So cute. The next one is another Little House Needleworks, and it's called the Spring ABCs. And this one I've had for a long time too, but I haven't started it. And I don't know why. And I think there's 4 of these as well. Like I think there's one for each season that they made of those. And then this is Here Comes Peter Cottontail by Stitching with the Housewives, and he's so cute. He's so cute. Little Peter Cottontail. He's got a little bunny in his basket. He's got the tulips. I love tulips. Cute, cute, cute. And then Tiny Modernist has this set of 4 chalkboard Easter greetings. And these are super cute too. I don't know that I'd do them on black. I don't know, maybe. Maybe a couple of them on black. I could change the colors though. I like that they're like a dusty, it's just different. But then it doesn't really go with any of my decor. So then I'm like, well, maybe I need to do a different one. I've got some of my finished Easter ones that I'll bring out next time at the beginning of April, right at Easter time. Won't give you a chance to look at things, but um, look for things if I show you something you like. But it's timing wise much better, and I don't have all that stuff out yet. I did change out this from my snowy truck with the hay in the back to my, just the rest of the year. What I put up behind our couch, and then more white spring type flowers. And I do have a bunch of our Easter things out now, which is nice. And all of the Christmas and red things are put away at this time. So this last month we had Leap Day, right? So Leap Day comes around every 4 years. And February 29th, a lot of people decided to do a start, and they call it a BAP. And a lot of times you choose a BAP, meaning a big, awesome, or a big arse project to do. And a lot of times you assume it'll take you about 4 years to do. The idea is to get it done in 4 years, but that it could be a big one. Now, mine size-wise isn't terribly big. It's going to fit on a fat quarter. It's going to take up the whole fat quarter, but it is going to fit on a fat quarter. And I've shown, I think, the pattern before, but I actually finally started it. So this is Let Freedom Ring by Lila's Studio. And this was, I just think it's so cool. But to me, it's a big one. When you see the kind of things that I do, it's a big one. So this was my small start, and I, again, just worked on it for a little bit that day. And I started right in the center. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure, unless I look, it goes this way. Like, not sure which is up and down. But I just did the little bitty start in the center here. And it's the top of the roof here. It's this little area. I just tried to get started. So it's 2 different colors, and it's very tiny. I don't know. I'm not terribly thrilled about my stitching with it, but it's okay, I guess. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll keep working on that. I think I can definitely get it done in 4 years, and maybe even sooner. We'll see. So that was my leap year start. And then the only haul I have this month is from Farmer's Attic, because I'm on their Fabric of the Month Club. And this time we got what's called Winter Mint. Winter Mint. It's very pretty. It's like a very soft, I don't know if you can see it very well, a soft green hint. Let me see. If I put white up next to it, you can kind of see. It almost looks like gray. And in this light, honestly, it does kind of look gray. But it does have like a greenish gray hint to it. I'm in this most natural light as you can get. But anyway, it's just got kind of a hint modeled. And I get the 36 count from Atomic Ranch. It's not from, it's an Atomic Ranch fabric, but I get it through Farmer's Attic on Etsy. And they have been awesome so far. The first month they provided, I think it was French vanilla or vanilla latte, something like that. It was a fun color, a nice neutral. And they gave us this little magnetic line finder to go and be used like a lot of times people have the metal things where you put your chart and a magnet on there. Well, then this gives you just a nice little spot to see exactly where you're at, which is a good idea. Then this month with the Winter Mint, they gave us a fat quarter. Isn't that cool? Of like really cute fabric. So this fabric will be great. I don't really do much I don't ever decorate for St. Patrick's Day. But I would use this maybe in a quilt if I don't use it here, or maybe on a pillow or something, you know. But it's super cute, super fun fabric um, to be used on a lot of things. So uh, as far as the color of the linen goes, it's a great one for spring. You could even use it at Christmas time. Um, being the color it is, I could see it being used for at Halloween, any of those. So I guess that's really all I have. Again, I said it was going to be a short one today, and it sure is. Um, so thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have an amazing spring. Just remember that springtime, all the flowers are blooming. It's a great time for renewal. It's a great time that the sun is out, warming us up. And I look forward to seeing you again. Enjoy your spring. And when I come back the next time, it's going to be after my trip, and it'll be maybe during spring break. I'll try and bring you another video and update over our spring break. Take care. Happy stitching.